So being an entrepreneur is just as much about having the guts to step off the edge than it is about any of the how-tos. In fact, it's more about that, just guts. Showing up and having the guts to actually do it. That is the vast majority of what it takes. Unfortunately, guys, we're not actually going to talk about any of these problems because you don't solve problems by focusing on problems. All right? Here's how the reactive world works. Let's pick a topic. Let's pick debt. Here's actually a good one David mentioned yesterday. Pick a topic. So when you focus on solving debt, how is that any different than focusing on creating wealth? Or is it any different? Remember I said earlier you're in one of three states. You're in neutral, which is comfortable, or proactive, where you're running out to meet the enemy, or reactive, where you're making your defense line. So, proactive actions take you this way, the ones that are going to push you up. Reactive ones, like getting out of debt, take you backwards. The sum of our actions on a daily basis determine whether we're moving up or moving down in this comfort zone, in this zone. Getting out of debt, you're still where? You're still at baseline, which is 0. That's very different than focusing on this. See? So you've got to be very careful what you're focusing on and what you're giving attention and time and energy to, because what you focus on multiplies. So how do you know what the heck to focus on? That was one of the challenges here, actually. How the heck do you get out of the zone? Yeah, we can go out there and just race dune buggies and do all kinds of extreme sports and expand our tolerance for pain and fear. But at the end of the day, it doesn't mean that we won't just continue to do that. Right? So how do we get out of this trap, this cycle of repeating the same things over and over again? So if you look at the last 10 years, what reason do I have to believe, or do you have to believe, that this year will be any different than the past? What reason? Because if you had to put your money on it, chances are your most likely certain future is going to be exactly what the past has been, unless you change and alter something significant. And you're not going to change and alter something significant by focusing on the problems. Look at the study of disease, for example. What do you guys think would be the difference if, instead of spending $1 billion a year on researching, say, arthritis, if that same $1 billion was focused on immune health? How would it be different? See, we live in a world where all we do is focus on problems. And the fact of the matter is that there's more cancer now than there's ever been. More autism now than there's ever been. All of these diseases, diabetes more now than there's ever been. Obesity, all of this stuff. Yet we're spending more, we have better doctors, better technology, better medications. Do people not see this?